Hold on. Getting sick. See the drop? See the rain cloud above? See? It's all gray. It's overcast. Again. The raindrops, it kind of stopped. Alright, that's enough. I got a lot to do. I haven't shaved my hands. The hair's on my hands yet, and they're long. I gotta drink my tea. Put another Band-Aid on my nose. I let it air out. I took the Band-Aid off of it. There was a lot of infection in it. There's still a little bit towards this area. So, yeah, I gotta put more Band-Aid on it, more medicine. Giovanni, what do you want? Giovanni Gambino, what do you want? You're too young for me. I don't know what to do with you because I gotta... Where's my... Oh, there goes my kiwi. I gotta eat my kiwi and my bread with tea. I don't really want to give my location away. I don't need nobody following me, but that's impossible. That's too high to put you there. I don't have a phone holder anymore. There you go. That's perfect. Perfect. And I got Band-Aid there. That's bad. That one was almost like this, but not as infected. Ah, it's leaking. I might as well take that off. And I can't bend my thumb. I have no nails. Actually, this needs to come off. Because it's seeping and it needs to air out. Oh, my thumb is stuck. It bent. It won't unbend. That's all it rained. That's still bad. I don't feel good, man. My stomach hurts. I gotta put sugar in my tea. I had to clean out my... They made it rain. Let me show you. I had to move that bucket. That was by the window. And that has all my baggies of pasta and my pastina and my shells and my my onions, my yellow onion, my sweet onion, and my red onion. They were trying to make that go bad. You believe that? So yeah, that's and then my ginger. I gotta get that ready. I gotta make some pasta, which I'm gonna do shortly, cause it's gonna rain another afternoon of rain. So, and then I got my bread, my sugar, and then my other sugar, but it needs to be cleaned, and I can't do that because it's gonna rain. And then I have cars parked next to me, so I can't even do that. And then I got my tea and my ice water. It's melting, and then my kiwis. So, ow! Damn plastic. The casing from the adapters, that fucking... Okay, I need my... Oh my god! My plate. My plato. I don't know how to say plate. I don't know if it's plato. I don't know. I can't remember. I used to know a lot of Spanish. I just couldn't speak it fluently enough to carry a conversation. I can't even do that in my own English, my own language. And I got roach poopy on my plate, so I had to wipe it off. my fingers are hurting because they're all sore from the lice and scabies, cutting my nails low, the glass in my finger, and then my thumbs. Oh, that feels good. It hurts so bad. But I could feel that, and it feels good, except down here it's a little numb. But I can feel it up in here. After this, it gets a little bit more numb. I can feel it, but it's so sore. Like in my thumb area, it hurts. It's so sore, and then like it goes to the middle of my hand, my wrist, from my thumb. I don't feel like eating plain bread, especially when it's already. They put too much yeast in it to make it go moldy, to make me sick from the mold. See, everything is based off of death. Actually, Walmart, your kiwis are not as good as Aldi's, even though they came from the same company. Maybe it is. I don't know. They don't have as many seeds in it. Now the rain started again. 2:16. I used to eat these with yogurt, but I don't like eating yogurt anymore. And I didn't get to wash the kiwi, and I'm over here eating it. Good. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for my kiwi. Thank you for your kiwi that came from your ground. Thank you. Not that sweet though. The first one. I've had them for about 2 days in my car. So they're ripening fast. I could never afford to eat. I was a cashier and had to watch millions of dollars of food go by me that I couldn't afford to eat. Plus, I had to work 3 jobs and walk back and forth to them and home, to and from work, to and from home, to and from school. This one's sweet. The end of it, anyway. 72-year-old mauled by death, mauled by beer. haven't prayed yet today either. I haven't read from the Bible either. I had to get up and take a shower last night. My skin was a mess. I was hurting. I was in pain. Then I had to deal with the stress of them being an asshole to me. Not really, but just getting too close for comfort. My cuticles. Why can't? I could eat the core. What's wrong? Nothing wrong with eating the core, right? Eat a piece of the skin. That one's sweet. I don't know how I'm fat. I don't eat. Because I sit in here. This is my death chair. My death seat. I did it again. Where's my waffles or my French toast? With maple syrup, kiwi, banana, strawberry, blueberry. I got more than a word. Words. Oh, my neck. Oh, that was a sharp pain. Ay. Welcome to the land of Sherry Rice. A day in the life of being homeless. Sitting in her vehicle, sweating. There goes the Italian job moment in the van, backing up. I do this because if I don't, I'm going to be cursed some more by the devil and God. Good. It tastes like rhubarb when it's nice and sweet. And I brushed my teeth last night. This morning. Alright. What should I do with the kiwi skin? Being I'm homeless. Do I throw it into the grass? I don't know. I don't know. You don't know? I don't know. My fingers burn though. They sting. Woo! My other charger cord almost went into my water, my ice water. Give me a minute. I gotta put sugar in my tea before it gets cold. And now I'm getting another call. 561-902-1804. It's gonna be too hot for a Band-Aid to stay on my face because I'm in my car sweating and it's raining. They freaking interrupted my video. Now, if I didn't go live, they would bug food. No, nothing got in the kiwi. Nothing got into the kiwi. They can't, I guess for some reason they don't eat that one. I don't know why. Birds, shut up. Ooh, that smells, that rain. Woo! This is my bread. I ate a few pieces last night. Oh my god, my fingers hurt so bad. They hurt. They're so hurting. I'll show you what I mean by the bread. I bought the sliced bread this time because they didn't have any more wheat bread. But the end pieces, the flat side, they're hard. So I have to cut them off before eating them. I can't afford to eat anything with the bread, not even butter. I'm tired of buying butter and it going bad. I can't afford to eat Publix bread, which I like their Italian bread. It's too much money. They want $4 fucking for a loaf of fucking Italian bread that they made smaller and smaller. No, thank you. When I get my own home, I will make my own bread. I will figure out my own dough and how I want my own bread to be, which is similar to either Winn-Dixie's bread and Publix, kind of in between. Oh my god, my fingers. Walmart's alright, but I prefer, I don't know why I like Publix better. It toasts better. It tastes better. I don't know. Here's some bread for you, birds. Come and get it. I gotta cut off the ends because they're too hard. They're like stale. Look at this. It's like they're rubber. Usually, even in between the bun, like the thing, the indentation, usually it's bad there, but it's not. Because usually I would have to cut that out too, and have just a little bit of piece of bread. And it went from $1 to $1.47. Well, it stopped raining. Nope, it's drizzling just a little. Little tiny drops. I could taste they put too much of something that they shouldn't put in it. I don't know if it's yeast or what, I don't know, but It's actually going right around the crust area. It's like chewy. It's like rubber. Since when is bread like rubber? I gotta shave my hairs on my hands. Oh my god, they're so long. My arms. I shaved my legs, my hoo-ha, my underarms. I gotta shave my arms from up here to down here, and my hands. It's not happening. Not until I'm in my new body. So we have to go around one more time. My hair is damaged. It's so disgusting. And I don't even smoke, drink, drug, sex, party, fuck, suck, dick, or lick, and I look worse than a crackhead. 232. Cheese is fake. I don't like eating meat or cold cuts. I mean, I did up until I found out that... Oh, now it's pouring. 232. Now the windows got to go up. At least my front ones. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Ow! I keep finding that little thin piece of skin underneath my tongue. I don't know how I do it. And the boiled eggs are like $8. I can't afford the boiled eggs for $8. You crazy? I can buy my own eggs and I'll boil them at home and take them to work. My mileage is 107,394. Again. I cleared my windshield so it'd be clean. I have to take out the carpet and then I have to take out everything in this car and clean it when I get my own place. I've got to get all the car work done, body work, and then I got to take it apart on the inside and clean it thoroughly. Take everything, the dashboard out, the center console. My stomach's starting to feel better. Just give me a minute. I gotta put some sugar in my tea. Ah, itchy. I have to use my teeth. I gotta shave my hands, man. They're itchy. I don't want no more bread, but I already cut up 2 more pieces. This is gonna help my stomach because it hurts. From the poisoning, because my poopy is like a light green. It's not a light green. It's a between an orangey green. So I'm getting. They've given me a virus, like a stomach virus, from the food and the poisoning. Oh, my aloe plant. I gotta get it. It doesn't need no more water. Oh, fuck. I had to bring it in. There goes my key. Oh, my fucking... So, how's everybody doing today? What's everybody doing? What'd you have to eat today? What did you eat today? What did you drink today? Did you have your morning beer, your morning coffee, your morning tea, your morning energy drink? What poison did you have today? I'm eating a stale bread that I bought a day ago that has an expiration date of the 10th or something like that. And it's usually 3-day shelf life, the 10th. I got my gym bag ready for tonight. But I gotta put another band-aid on my nose and my hands. I gotta shave my hands. The hair on my hands. I see. The process for me to clean my body properly, being that I'm homeless, it's like a 10-step process. But God doesn't realize that. His heathens, hellions, minions, demons, and trolls are taking advantage of the situation. Okay? I have bugs in my car, on my body, when I go to the gym, when I go to the laundromat. They're everywhere because people put them on me. Piece of burb. Because they're devil. They're of the devil. And the devil is going to burn in hell. Just saying. Now stop. Oh, no, it's still raining. My tummy hurts. It's bad. And if I don't eat this, I'm going to have a stomach ache. And now tonight when I make my pasta, I'm going to be full with bread. It's a poor people diet. Bread and pasta. That's what's killing us. All the bread and the pasta, the soda, the sugars, the caffeine. I gotta soak my hands and shave my hands. The hair on my hands. There's a little space that's blue in the clouds. Like a blue eye. Like the iris of that. Gotta drink something else all stuck in my... Let me see if I can show you this. Hold on. Gotta get back out. And it stopped raining. Oh, maybe a little. hold on, I'll see if I can show you because I'm not going to be able to see it as I'm showing you because of the glare. But can you see that? That blue spot over there? That's like the blue part of the eye, the opening. See how it's blue? And then all around it is white? Do you see what I'm talking about? That's the only blue part in the sky. That little opening. And I think you could see it. I'm showing you right where it should be. Right above the trees. And it's starting to rain again. Everywhere else, it's cloudy. No blue opening. Now we take it full circle. That's the only blue spot that's surrounded by white clouds. Do you see it? I can't see because of the glare. Did you see it? Oh, God. I got bread stuck in the back of my mouth. And my steering wheel is not straight because I didn't turn it all the way straight because I had to go to the bathroom. Now, since it's only like lightly raining, window, go back down. I'm not going to sweat in here longer than I have to. So, I got to drink my tea. My hands are so itchy, they're stinging. These buggies in this shirt. I got to get rid of these shirts. They're so nasty. They're all stretched out, but I can still wear them. I don't have money to buy any more clothes. I've got to wash the clothes I have again because they've infested them. I got to read the Bible, but I got to also do my hands because that's the main part. Otherwise, I'll be in pain and won't be able to even drive. But what should I do first? Have my tea? Can I take this shit off me? I can't. Oh my fucking God, yo. Oh my God. I couldn't even eat my cucumber, onion, and tomato and olives because the salad dressing is disgusting. My tea is not that hot. I only heated it up for like 2 minutes. And it's been 2 hours already. So it's not very hot again. And my sugar got moist. Got water, so now it didn't get water, but the moisture from the rain and the heat. You fucktards. You're a bunch of fucktards. It's like a hard fucking shell. My Lipton tea. And it's still hot. Amazing. It's amazing! But the thing is, I can't stir my sugar. My tea. What'd you put in my tea, goddamn assholes? Ow. I did not have a Slurpee today because I'm not going to pay $1 for poison. I had my kiwis instead and it did just fine. And then I got my water and my tea. It's stale tea because I drink half and then I add my water. Then I drink half, add more water, drink half, add more water. a little bit hotter than lukewarm. It's not a fresh cup of tea, but I'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. Though I'm not a beggar, but I'm like one. They've made me be like one. My fingers are hurting so bad. I'm so tired of, I'm so tired of you fucking people. Let me just drink at least half my tea. Half of my tea in my thermos. That'll be like almost 3 cups of my fluid intake. Just like a car needs gas, humans need water, liquid. Alright, that's for now. Ugh. Gotta wash my hands and shave my hands. My hair's on my hands. Ow! My neck! I might just take some more medicine and go to sleep. Fuck you people. You have fun destroying this land and people. Y'all don't know how to live. Y'all have the slightest. Living to you is smoking, drinking, drugging, sex, and up. Here come the birds to eat the bread I put out there. And the stale bread that I'm eating. I can't put my tea there. Oh, come on. What happened to the breeze, God? It was nice. What happened? Dental or central transport. I gotta go get my new license on the 19th. I gotta go get the police report. Ow! That was the first time I had it here. That's like the first time I had that feeling. Like a stabbing pain in my elbow. Or they burped a little bit. So that kind of is a sign to me that my tummy is feeling a little bit better. Not healthy, but the worms are happy. They got food. They got bread. They got a lot of bread to eat. Because I didn't have any good food for them to eat in my tummy. I was trying to starve them out of my body so they die, but I can't. Because then if I starve the buggies, the worms, I die. Oh, I can't stand sitting in this car anymore. Oh my God, my legs. I gotta put my hair up. More hair that fell out. Look at this. Every time I take off this thing, I got another 1, 2 pieces. I stopped curling my hair because it's damaging it. So I gotta restore the life back to my hair. And I don't put enough oil or eat enough oil. And I can't afford to buy extra virgin olive oil to eat with my cucumber, carrots, and olives, and onion and garlic. But because of misinformation and uneducated, look it, see, that's more hair. Get off of me, see, more hair. It's just falling out. That's called poison. It's called poison. They're poisoning us out of our lives. Trying to make our turnover quick. And I don't mean like money-wise, quick. I mean our death. They're trying to advance us in the death by poisoning us and making us look older and weaker because our diets are not right. Because we're living busy lives. We're more concerned about money. Making that money. I hope all the money burns. I hope the money burns to hell. Then what are you going to have? Oh, your hands, your feet, your body to do the works that's necessary to live and to produce the food that we need to eat to be healthy and live. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the truth that's been hushed under the rug because you people want to party and get your grooves on and smoke, drink, drug, sex, party, fuck, suck, dick, and lick. And have multiple babies and multiple partners and multiple mamas and multiple dadas and multiple babas and boo-boos and dadas and kakas and chichas. What next, Cher? I don't have anything else good to eat. But I do gotta, after I wash my hands, soak my hands, shave my hands, but I need to go back there to get, I need to get the razor from my purse. The sunshine is coming back out. It stopped raining. Wow. Cool. I didn't pay attention when it stopped raining, but anyway. Sorry, God. I can't multifaceted. Multitask. I don't know. I gotta look at multifacet. I gotta look up what that means. My dictionary is sitting there back there getting dust. My boo-boo on my neck hurts. It hurts. I'm losing one of my tooth. That's my devil tooth. Unfortunately, it's not a diastema. It's tooth loss from them making my tooth break. And the bacteria ate my tooth away and it broke somehow. Whatever they put in the water and the soda, the teas, the milk, the juice, the ice cream, all the food, whatever they did, it ate away at my tooth surface. Only on that tooth. It's weird how they could do that. It's like nanobugs, like nanotechnology. They could tell the bug what to eat, and they got these little tiny cameras. I'm telling you. What do you call them? The things that they're the shrimp, the radioactive shrimp. That's probably why why the fish and mammals are dying from all the radioactivity in the waters, from all the shit. I gotta roll up the window right here because I don't want nobody to see me. Even though you can see me in the car, I don't care. No. What's delaying me is I gotta get out, get the razor, or reach behind me when my hand hurts. I don't have strength in my thumb. I can't grab my bag and pull it forward because this hurts. And my fingertips hurt. And my nails. So I would have to get out, get my bag that fell behind, my mini backpack to get my razor. But ow, I can't even lift up on I've got a headache, my sugar level. See, I'd have to eat that whole box of kiwi. The whole package of kiwi I'd have to eat. I'd have to eat that whole package of kiwi for my sugar level to be okay. And I have enough water to wash my face and hands. Now I did it backwards. I should have got the bag first. My bread is sitting up on top of the dashboard, getting toasted by the sunshine. I've got more than enough, but now I gotta spend another 42 cents to fill this water up. And I've only got like $100 left of money. After they take my gym membership out in another 2 weeks, 7 days, another week. I've only got a little bit of that. And this costs $9. So now I need another one of these. Plus, what else did I need that was more money too? I can't remember. I'm not going to use that yet because I don't want to smell it and breathe it in and get cancer. I need to buy another bleach. I need to have an extra one on hand because you never know with God. That is strong though. I don't need a lot of it. Washcloth, washcloth. Just roll them sleeves up. Roll them sleeves up. So I only have to do my upper arm in the shower tonight. I'll do my up to my elbow and my hands. So it'll save me. Let's see if I can do this because I did it backwards. It's right here. Okay. Oh. But I can't pull it up for it. Oh my fucking God. I'm about to fucking snap, crackle, and pop and blow this thing sky motherfucking high. Jesus fucking Christ. You motherfuckers, I swear to God. You wait till God returns, man. Wait. The shit is gonna change. Not just with me, but all of you. I gotta get out because I can't pick it up. And I don't want to spill my water I just put in here with bleach. I spilled enough over my center console. Near my gear shifter. Soda, lemonade, orange juice, iced tea, you name it. It's all been spilled. Tomato sauce. Can't even open the door. I can't open the lock with my hands. I can't pull the lock up. My hands hurt so bad. Now I gotta move this again. reach over here and unlock it, because it won't unlock from over here. They keep fucking with me. They can control the electronics, where I just put in a new master switch, right? But the lock and unlock, if I hit the lock, it unlocks. If I hit the unlock, it locks. And then sometimes it doesn't work. That's because they're controlling it, but also because the wiring harness in there is burnt out. So the supply, the electrical supply, or that little power it needs to switch, is kind of frayed. Because I can't buy another wiring harness. I got to find out what caused two of them to short out. So, and I don't have $100 to keep buying wiring harnesses. I got to find out if it's an electrical problem, a fuse problem, or the agitator, actuator, and the regulator that controls the window. So it's one of those four things, or one or more of those four things. I don't have the money for it. Voila! Can I move it up through here without having to move the seat and have to go back? Okay, good. And I really don't want to use this razor because I've used it on my face already, which already has bacteria on it. I should be using a new one, but I'm going to soak it in there for a few minutes. So hopefully... But I got to shave my hands. It's been 2 to 3 weeks or more. My mommy, my daddy, all them that were involved in my downfall, demise, and separation from myself will fall with me, and they will all fall hard. Another call coming in, 561-733-1286. Schumer orthodontist, I can't make an appointment now. I don't have the money. I need to go to the dentist first. I have to get an x-ray of my mouth again. Then I have to come up with the money for the work I need in order to... Then I need the money to get the dental work done. Then I need the money for the braces. I don't have it. $900 a month? No. No, don't have it. I need my car fixed to help keep me safe and out of harm's way somewhat from being raped by all these homeless people and these guys that don't know how to control the penises in their pants, and that rape women every morning and every night because they don't know how to control their penises getting sprung, because they've been programmed to say, oh, they're men, nobody has told them how to be a man or how not to be a man. And they think that just because their dick gets sprung that they need a piece of twat or a butthole or a mouth. No. You need to control your mind. That's called mental health. Okay? You need to control, self-control and self-discipline. But you know nothing about that. You think self-discipline means to work out and become a big badass and big bulky up fucking looking ass monster that you are. You think that's cool. When you change your body or anything from the way that God made it, you are no longer a creature of God. You're a creature of the devil. You're not with the truth and way to life. You followed the devil, the devil's path, the devil's patterns, the devil's cycle. Yay, something that would only take me 5 minutes has taken me like a month to do. Oh, so much relief already from the hair. Hair is so disgusting on your body, yo. It's nasty. But then it's nasty when these men grease and oil themselves up. And they look like a big grease machine. And no hair on their bodies, and they look like a doll. Ugh. That too is not. It's like kills the vibes. You know, for guys, it's normal to maybe have hair on their legs, maybe, I guess, and their arms, but not hopefully not too thick, because then it starts getting sweaty, smelly. So if you're one that has a lot of hair, then yeah, it's best for you to shave. But unless some women like the hair, I don't. I don't like bald either, but I mean, I'm not talking about a man's private part. I don't like that part. I don't like sex. I hate it because it has caused me much harm, much pain, much suffering, much loss. Luke Bryan's backup page is contacting me, messaging me, so they say. And sometimes it is him that responds because, or his clan, because he'll post from his real page and then message me, let me know it's the real him. But only from his other pages. That bleach is strong, man. That Clorox, I only need a little bit of that shit. Wow, 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 wow. The buggies did bite me last night on my hand. Yep. In the same spot that it got me before. That hasn't completely healed and they got me again. Because I didn't put medicine on my hands to keep them away from my hands. Alright, it's good enough for now. Yep, it got me right where I was itching with my teeth. I can't show you. I'll have to show you somehow. But the soak right here with the Dawn soap and the bleach is what I need. It helps soothe my boo-boos. Shaving my wrist, my forearm. Get rid of all this hair. All because my mummy and daddy have infested me with lice and scabies as punishment. For what? Why would a mom and dad punish their daughter? I don't know, ask them. Say, why are you punishing your daughter like this? Oh, because she snitched on me. Oh, well, why did I snitch on you? Or why did she snitch on you? Obviously, you weren't doing something right or you did something wrong to her. How about some things? Not just one. How about some things? And then blaming me for the shit that went wrong with me, that I was angry about going wrong, that what went wrong because they were not moms and dads. They were fucktards, assholes, asshats. Smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, gangsting. Being gangsters. Fucking asshole gangsters, you fucktards. Go fuck off. Do you even know why there's gangsters? Why is there such thing as gangsters? Why? Because mommies and daddies didn't do the right thing. They had sex, smoked, drank, drugged, sex, partied, fucked, sucked, dicked, and licked without getting their lives right, without focusing on God and the kingdom and what they were supposed to do first to equip and establish themselves. And that's what I want to get more into the Bible, which I should do now, but I got to do this. This is more important. Because if I don't remain healthy, I don't remain alive. And then you know what happens? The fuckery continues. The fuckery continues. Because none of you know the truth. You're operating off the lies and the bullshit of America and the bullshit of your people and the bullshit of your ways. What does God mean when he says change your ways? To repent and change? Change your ways of living in life. Obviously, if something isn't working, you got to try something else, right? I mean, just think of yourself being as the first man and woman on earth. And you're coming into a territory you're unfamiliar with, unknown, and you have to learn about where you live. You have to learn about everything that's on the planet so you know what you're dealing with. And you have to worry about all the other creation, the other things of creation that are made that could be dangerous to you, so you got to protect yourself. You have to see, the reason why God is allowing the wildlife to come into our territory, because it was meant for all of us, but it was meant as a teaching thingy, a way of teaching his people, but they haven't learned. My fingers are burning. Oh my God, but it's killing the infection and the buggies getting them out. I still got some. I'm so white. I'm voguing right now. Vogue. I'm posing for all the different ways of life, like all the different scenes of life, all the different ways, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, all the different positions. That one is really bad, because the cuticle tore all the way down into the middle. That hurt. It's going to take some time to heal these. Every day I got to soak them in bleach and Dawn soap to kill the buggies. And then I got to keep medicine on them at night, because my seats are infested with buggies. I need to remove the carpet, the seating, the headliner. I don't have the money for it. I got to take out the dashboard so I could clean the buggies out of it and get the buggies, remove the buggies out of them. Because that's where they are. Because that's where they came from, the dashboard. So what did Mommy and Daddy do? What did Mommy and Daddy do? They obviously didn't do the right thing. Daddy was behind the scenes playing Puppet Master, Devil Duddy, Darth Vader, Puppet Master, troublemaker, asshat, bully. Okay, and he was obviously not a good daddy, because he allowed many bad things to happen to me. Only so because he used me as a sacrificial payment for his life, because his family was not good. His mom and dad, they divorced. The mom got remarried. I don't know who was at fault. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I never knew them. I only met my dad's mom twice, and it was for a very short time, and it wasn't really the best, under the best circumstances. It was after I snitched on my daddy, because he was never a dad or a father. He thought he was a good one. No, he was not. He was the cause of me being molested. He was the cause of all all the times that I was attempted to be assaulted by kids of all ages and men of all ages throughout my whole life. What else? He was the reason why I didn't have the proper food, the proper home. When you, just because you're a man and woman doesn't give you the right to fuck. or suck or dick or lick, okay? Because there's sin that's called sin for a reason, okay? And just like you can go outside naked, but that's offensive. And it's dangerous and harmful because there's chemicals, there's all kinds of bugs out here, there's all kinds of animals. Unless you're giving yourself as a piece of meat for another animal, hey, go ahead, go for it. But I like to protect my skin and my body because I only get one. And I only get one life. So I gotta protect it at all costs. But I can't when I got Duddy, and because of all these other people in America and everywhere else that are fucking and sucking and dicking and licking and they're living the wrong way, they're not living correctly because they believe in money. They're idling money instead of God. Okay? For instance, I could use anything for example. Okay, give me an example of anything that has to do with money that you need money to do today. Okay? Now, you got to use your common sense and think, well, wait a minute. Okay? Yeah, there's dentists, there's orthodontists. You know how much they cost? Okay? Now, they cost more than rent. They cost more than they cost more than a car payment, more than car insurance. On $967, take away $204 for insurance. Take away $50 for cell phone. Take away $200 for gas. Take away $200 for food. That's on a good month if I get to eat healthy. And $200 in food a month is quite a lot. And I don't get to eat not even $50, not even $20 of food. Because you know why? I live off of bread. I don't get to live off of other food. Bread or pasta. Why? Because of you motherfuckers. Because I'm homeless. Because you destroyed my life with your jobs. Claiming I was a bad mother. And that you listened to my duddy, my mummy, my duddy, my mummy, my son's father, my son's duddy, Maria, that was also used in cahoots to go against me. Okay? She's dead now, by the way. She's been dead for quite a few years. So, let's see. Everybody that's gone against me, all the social workers, the counselors, from South County, Victoria, Maxine, I don't know if her last name is Aubrey, Maxine Aubrey, I think, what was the other one, Angelina Wilda or something, I can't remember her last name either, because I don't have any of their business cards anymore. But I could get the reports from the court, but I don't have the money to pay for them, because I did, and it got stolen. So I don't have all that information. All the money I spent on all this shit, they stole it from me, so I couldn't have it as proof. And the legal aid attorney, that was corrupted. That left me alone. I never even had an attitude with them. And he just acted out of character and said that he was gonna, remove himself, but I was gonna let him go anyway because he was giving me attitude, but saying it was me that was giving him attitude. I can't remember his name, but it was from the West Palm Beach Legal Aid. I'm not gonna get together with my stalker. No, I'm not. No, not happening. Not happening. I'll fake it to go along with the show, but it ain't gonna be for real. It won't be a happy ever after, a happy ending for sure. My people have ruined it. Your people have ruined it. You have ruined it. Nope, not gonna happen. My skin is too damaged. My heart, mind, body, and soul is too damaged beyond recompense. If that's the right word. I don't even fucking know. Sounds good. Why not use it? The buggy got me in the same spot, right next to my mole. Well, it's not a mole, like, it's not a raised mole, it's a brown, that brown specks, the freckle. God, I hate them. I want them off me, man. I can't stand them. Disgusting. The ones on my hands, anyway. The arms, legs, I don't care. But the hands, I want my hands clean. No brown spots, okay? No brown patches. But I gotta soak my hands. They feel so much better. The bleach and the Dawn soap is helping. So, I was on a good roll a little while ago. What was I talking about? About, what makes a mom and dad good or bad? And why do children get shafted? What happens? What is the breakdown between moms and dads and children? What? That green stuff? Money? Yeah, you're right. Money, fuckery, smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, and licking, and not working on and with the non-conducive system. Starting to rain again. Drizzle rain. 3:22. I noticed it like 3:22, so it was about maybe 3:21. Oh, that feels so much better and cleaner. Yep, I think I got all the hairs. 1-863-228-8283. I'll do the tops of my arms in the gym when I take a shower. I read off to you, the caller ID picked it up as debt fools. Debt, D-E-B-T, the word fools, F-O-O-L-S. Backwards, what does that spell? Loof. Fool, loof, or sloof. Oh, I know, I gotta do my inside of my wrist on here. I saw some hairs. And I gotta do my face, so that's gonna be a little bit hard. That's why I put my hair up in a ponytail. And so it'd be cool. So why am I in this position? Yeah, I snitched. I snitched on my mommy and daddy. Why? Because she took care of an aggressive alcoholic abuser for 35 years over her children. That's why. Now, it wasn't all her fault. I told you that story a little while ago. My hair is so fucking dry, man. It is so fucking dry. And I was going to either treat it with lice shampoo again or dye it. And I don't know what I should do. I think I'm going to go for the dye. Because it looks red and I can't stand it. And then it's not good. The Revlon isn't giving good coverage. My elbows are itchy. Like the bend in the elbow. Oh, thank you. That's good. I'm not taking my shirt off. I could. I have a bathing suit on, but I don't feel like taking it off. Or taking my shirt off. But they start itching up further because I shaved my lower arm and it starts itching. So I gotta shave my upper arm. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Please don't cut myself. Please don't cut myself down there. I used to do that in the beginning. Sometimes when I went over. Now, why did I snitch on my mommy and daddy, like I told you? Because my mommy chose a man, an aggressive alcoholic abuser, freeloading, hold on, I'm forgetting. An aggressive alcoholic abuser, freeloading, mooching, womanizing, manipulative piece of shit, deadbeat over her children. Okay? Now, how did their relationship start? It was set up by God, aka the devil, and using who else? Other people. Okay? Instead of worrying about their lives, they worried about helping my mommy out. Now, what you ask, well, why did they have to help my mommy out? Well, she was a single mother on welfare with 2 daughters. And I guess the landlords have had bad experiences up to that point. So they wouldn't rent to a single mom, which was a lie. That was just because you got to understand the curse that was upon my family. Hold on. So it almost ended the video. So I got to be careful because I got the phone right there and I don't need to drop my phone in there. I really want to take my shirt off, but I can't. I'll have to do the rest later. Oh, there's a single piece of hair on my knuckle. But look at that. That's the one that has glass in it. See the cuticles and the skin? It's all cut up. Because I had to use the nail clippers to dig it all out. And then those from all the lice and scabies. They hurt. They're very sore. My thumbs are the same. See? Disgusting. I gotta wash my face some more. I'm not better. That's still swollen and infected. Some of it's out, but it's still a little puffy near my eye and a little bit like around here. I gotta shave my face, but I gotta finish talking to you about this. I really don't want the tea because it doesn't taste fresh. It's nasty. I drink half of it, so that's about 15, 16 ounces. Yo, it's humid. It's no breeze. Thank you, finally. My fingers hurt so bad. It's hot. But the buggy nibbled on my hand. I'll show you. See that spot? Not the whole thing, just the lower part. They nibbled. The other part is a brown spot, like the freckle color shit. But the lower part is kind of red, so they nibbled on that area again while I was sleeping. From about 3 o'clock last night till about 11 o'clock this morning when I woke up. So between those 8 hours is when they did that. Thank you for that breeze. Oh, that felt good. Thank you. But I know Jesus was hoping that these people that crucified him would stop doing what they did. And I'm over here asking Jesus for a breeze. But I'm also all cut up with boo-boos and bug bites and infection. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta shave a little bit on my pinky, on the knuckle of my pinky and my ring finger. So I got some hairs that I missed. Oh, I feel so much cleaner now that I shaved. Oh, it's like I'm not itchy. But this is why I could never go to the beach when I was homeless. Just a handful of times that God allowed me to go, I should say the devil allowed me to go in the early morning hours, or what, not early morning hours, but like the buses started running at like what, 5:30, quarter to 5, 5:30. So I had to get on like 2 or 3 buses, but sometimes I would get halfway there before the day I was going. So the morning of, I'd only have to take 1 or 2 buses, which would be within an hour, and I'd be at the beach, whether I had my bike or whatever. Sometimes I had to ride my bike all the way from either Coral Springs to Deerfield, or from West Palm, wherever. Like I would take the bus from part of Boynton Beach to West Palm, and then I'd have to ride from West Palm to the beach, or walk. And that's what God wanted me to do. He wanted me to take you on a tour of how I was homeless before. But I'm not going to do that because my car is not in the best of shape. And I don't have the gas money. And I can't use the park. I can't park in those. And I don't like going to them places because I just don't. And I got some bumps in the pits of my elbow. So I got to put some medicine on them. Ooh, I missed a whole spot on my arm. See, that's why I like shaving in the car, because I could see with the natural light the areas I missed. I didn't miss them, but the razor didn't get them all, because they're fucked up razors. They're the Schick razors, and they used to be good, but because I buy them now, they make them to where they're not good anymore, to where the blade doesn't get a close shave. And I know they're disposable, but I try to get as much use out of them as I can, because I can't afford $7 every week to buy, or every 2 weeks to buy a package of razors. To use one, clean one every day, I can't. Now I'm dry shaving on my back of my arm. Oh well. Oh, my finger, I can't. Okay, so I'm helping you problem solve this equation that's going on that everybody is blaming everybody else for. Instead of getting to the root problem, the root cause, like a doctor has to kind of get to the root cause of whatever ailments or what do you call it? Symptoms that you're having. But see, many people, the doctor's got to deal with a lot of stuff because people don't know their bodies. They don't pay attention to their bodies. They don't pay attention to what they put in them. They know what they put in them, but they don't know what it's actually doing to their bodies. Then they go to the doctor and say, "Doc, I'm not feeling good. This and this and this. Well, let's see. What could be the problem? What do you put in your body every day? Umpteen times a day. What do you not put in your body umpteen times a day? And it started to drizzle again. I'm going to assume by the drops and by the amount of time that they're popping up, about a minute ago. So about 3:34, 3:35, it started to drizzle again in my location in West Palm Beach. Alright, I did half of my upper arm, so I don't have a lot more to do tonight. I just got to do my shoulder and the rest of my upper arm. Did I get all the hair? And I got, like, by my knuckle. It's hard to get those hairs by your knuckle. And by your the bones, the skull bones, your hand. I forgot what they call them. I don't know if that's what the phalange or the fingers. I don't know. You forget your education after so long when you got to deal with a lot of bullshit. Whoa. Now, when you do this, you got to be very skilled because you don't want to cut yourself because it'll suck. And I have a feeling I'm going to have to go to the bathroom, so I got to hurry up. I have to go poopy. Diarrhea. Why? Because they gave me a virus. So I've got a virus in my tummy now that's making me have diarrhea. It's hard for them to poison me when I have food. The only time they poison me if I make my own food is if I don't eat it all. And then if I have leftover food in my car overnight to eat in the morning to reheat up, when I'm inside the gym, they poison my food. I gotta go to the bathroom. It's about to exit the back door. Thanks to the terminology that I learned from my cousin Jimmy when he helped me not change my tire, but plug it. Or he did, but it wasn't done properly. But he made an effort. All I asked him for was help if he had the jack, because my jack, I didn't have a jack at the time. Or I did, but it was the one that came with the car, and I hate those. But I got to roll up my window and go to the bathroom inside the library again. And it's funny because they don't refill their toilet paper until it goes low. So sometimes there's very little to none in there, and then I have to come. It's funny. This is how God does me. Oh, I got to go, people. And my phone was supposed to be charging, but I didn't unplug it. Okay, I gotta go. It's about to exit. And I gotta take my hair out because I hate wearing my hair up like this in the library because I don't look good with my hair up. But yeah, I locked it. Okay. My phone is gonna die because they're making it go quickly. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, so much cleaner being shaved and soaked in bleach. Because it kills everything. It kills everything. I'm going into the library. Librario. Shut up. There's another. God left me another clue, but he keeps up his shit. He's gonna lose. Oh, you can't watch me, dude. Yeah, you gotta stay up there because I gotta go down here and go poopy. It's gonna go all over. Ah, my thumbs. I can't even pull down my pants. It's runny, he told you. Just in the nick of time. My other poopy wasn't like this. It was well together, somewhat. Oh my God, what a fucking day. What a life. What a God. What a people. Bunch of fucktards. Bunch of fucktards. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. The glue is separating from the tile on the floorboard thingy. I can't remember the name of it. The guard, the floor guard, whatever, the wall guard, I don't know what they call it. I forgot the name of it. I'm losing my mind. What can I say? I don't eat properly. I don't get to eat the right fruits. And I can't leave to go get it either because I don't have the money. And I got poopy doopy in my panties. And I gotta stay here most of the night before I can go to the gym. And I can't work out because I don't have a good I don't have a good diet. I don't have the money to eat healthy, and they keep giving me a virus to poison me and kill me. So that when God blesses me, I'll be spending my second half actually dying. And then my son will have to just take care of me while I'm dying. And then I won't have any time left with my son. These are a bunch of fucktards. Go fuck yourselves. I fall, yous all fall. The way you do me, you will be done. The way you do me, you will be done. Will be done unto you. Okay, I'm done for now, but I'll have to be back in again for sure. Oh my God. Oops, I just wiped myself, but I have to go again, see? Because they poison the food that I eat. So I'm dealing with a number of devils, not just my daddy and mommy, that are not being there for me and supporting me as their child. They fucked me out of my life. Then I'm being fucked by the system and by the people. My own son, his daddy, which was my partner for a while, which I said no to, but he didn't take no for an answer and continued to pursue me. and then fucked me some more. And I don't mean physically, literally I mean. Because he was used to screw me out of my life, and he benefited. So it's like he was used to take my life, and it gave him more life. You know, just like a game. How many lives do you have? What's your body count? That's what they mean. See? Icky poo-poo. Now, I don't know if those are worms that I'm shitting out from the cloves and the garlic and all the ginger I was eating, or if that's just my poopy in the garbage that's in my tummy. I don't know. Soupy doopy. I'm not washing my hands because I gotta go into the car and I just soaked them with bleach. I gotta go add more bleach. Save water. Save water when I use my own water. This is the kind of shit I gotta deal with. See the name of the scooter? That's the shit I gotta deal with. I'm glad people got time to play games with my life. So, what did I do what did my mommy and daddy do? They didn't do what they were supposed to do, first of all, and it made me snitch on them at different times. I snitched on my daddy when I was 24 going on 25 back in the end of 1999. I gotta put this together. If it stops raining, I gotta either zip tie it again or I gotta get that screw. I gotta look on the other side, but I don't feel like taking the bumper back off. Plus I gotta put the rivets back in the bottom, and I haven't done that yet. I'm probably gonna have to go to the bathroom again soon. This ain't the last time. It's still lightly drizzling. And I think I might have another kiwi. My tummy hurts. I can't leave now because I need a place to go to the bathroom. And this is the place for me to go to the bathroom. Right now. Being that today is a day... Oh, I smell like corn chips. Why am I smelling corn chips, or is that the bleach? Just that one moment it smelled like corn chips. Oh. I want to know what the Velveeta is. The Velveeta cheese. That's what I want to know. I don't want to fall asleep, but I have a feeling I'm going to take some more medicine and I'm going to sleep. Because I don't feel good. And now my purse is under here. Ouch. And I don't feel like telling anything about that. I don't feel like saying shit about that right now. I want to stick to the topic. Okay, so I snitched on my daddy in the end of 1999. Why? Because I knew he was the culprit. I knew he was the culprit behind the scenes of my life since I was about 5-6 years old. I might have even known before that, because when I was in school or home or wherever I was at the moment thinking, I was quiet. I was always thinking, playing by myself. My brain has a lot of working hours, okay? Put it that way. So, I would say, okay, everybody else has a mommy and a dad. Where's my mom? Okay, my mom is my daddy. he's not with me. Then I say, okay, well, where could he be? He's not at work. He hasn't come back home. He never came, never left. So where is he? And then I start hearing the word mob, mafia, gangster. And then I've heard conversations, overheard conversations, because when you're quiet, what do? You listen. You take in everything that's in and around you, right? You listen. You stay quiet. You reserve yourself. You're humble. You hear everything. You get, when you're quiet, you hear everything. Even the things that don't speak, or the things that you don't hear, you can see with the eyes, and that even says something to you, and that makes your brain think. So everything works together for some. Some people, they don't use everything. Everything is not in alignment. Okay? They're worried, they're because their families brought them up differently. I gotta roll down the windows, it's hot. Shit. But it is like a mist. Well, I saw a raindrop from the other side, but it's not raining on the windshield. But there's a few drops, like small drops. Okay, they're going into the library. I don't have to worry about them. Okay. But I can't go to sleep with the windows down this far. So, let's see. And then I got the water bucket here because I got to do my face. I have to shave my face and soak my face and put medicine on to get rid of all this stuff. What I really want to do is go on a rampage, because I don't want to live in this body no more. I'm in the hunt for a new body for my next life. But that's not going to happen either, because I don't want any of the lives that are on this planet right now. They're disgusting. They've had too many dicks in them. They've sucked too many dicks, too many pussies. That's not for me. Sorry. Many have been molesters, child molesters, pedophiles. Not me. I may have had an incident with my cousin when I was 15, 16, whatever. In 1991 it was. My first boyfriend and I separated in 1990. Or was it in 91? We got together in 88. I can't even remember. Wait a minute. My younger brother, Michael, was born in 1990. So when me and my sister left, were kind of made to leave foster home to go back to our mom. He was weeks. He was a newborn. So that was 1990. That was August. So the hotel burnt down between September and November, and it wasn't that late in the year. It was just about to get cold. It was like the autumn, so it was probably September, October. I didn't pay attention to what day, and I can't find any information. My mother did end up getting the newspaper article, but I can't remember what day it burnt. It caught fire. So anyway, my first boyfriend left me with my aunts and my cousins. He didn't know I was, he didn't break up with me for any bad reason for me. It was just, he didn't even want to be with me anyway. I didn't really want to be with him, but I needed someone for protection because I was left in the world all alone, a white girl in the midst of the jungle. I needed protection. My mommy and daddy wasn't there for me, so I had to have a man, or a young man. He was, 17 going on 18? I was 14 going on 15. So me and my first boyfriend were together for almost 2 years. I think, if I'm adding right, if I remember right. Yeah, because we got together in foster home either in 1988. So it's 1988, 90, 91. So yeah. So we broke up in 91, and that's when he left me with my aunt. And my body just went berserk because all him and I did was we were very intimate. And that's how I used to keep him with me, being that I figured, okay, how am I going to keep him with me to keep me protected until I can do things on my own? And I was waiting till I turned 16, but it didn't quite reach that. So he left me just before I turned 16. Because in 91, the summer of 91, how old would I have been? If I was born in November of 1974. Yeah, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. I don't know if I was 16, I was 16 going on 17, right? I always thought I was 15 going on 16. Because when we got together, I was like 14. I was almost 15. So then 2 years later, yeah, we were together for 2 years, because 88 to 89. Or was it 89 to 91? I don't know. I can't remember I can't remember the timeline exactly. I don't want to remember all that shit. I want to leave it in the past. But God, aka the devil, keeps it in my present because it's a part of my present. The past is a part of your present until you fix it and correct it and change. If you keep on repeating the past is still the present. You have to know what your errors are, or what the errors and mistakes that your family generations have made, and your traditions, and the ones that you keep on keeping in the present, which is what's wrong. You keep sticking with tradition, so you're only going to keep on getting the same thing over and over again, and you're blaming this one and that one when you're following the tradition. What is tradition? You're following your ancestors, your descendants, the people that were before you, right? That were in your family, and you just keep on repeating that same old, and nobody is changing because they never found out. They never did the work to find out why. And now the rain is really big raindrops. So it started raining again about 3:57, 3:58. Now I gotta roll up the windows again. Jesus fucking Christ. Who is that? Is that Jess? No, that's not Jess Beck. Who is that? Is that? I can't make out the face. My eyesight is horrible. But anyway. So, where did I leave off? So, many of us, Mercedes, blah, blah, blah. That's an auto repair guy's notification that they put on. I don't have a Mercedes, and I don't really want a Mercedes. Too much money, and they're too hard to work on. Well, not too hard, but they're just too much money, and I don't like small cars. I like my SUVs. Because I don't like to be low to the ground. I like to be in a truck or an SUV. Look at these scars. Look at this. Look at this complexion. It's disgusting. Disgusting. So anyway, many of us are continuing on a pattern that we know nothing about. We don't realize that we're continuing the wrong cycle, the wrong patterns. We're copycatting. We're repeating what our parents did, what our grandparents did, and we're not changing our ways. We're not saying, okay, well, wow, why is this happening? Or they're saying, well, my mom and dad did this, or my grandma and grandpa, so I guess that's the way we have to live. President Trump feels very bad. Breaking news. My belly itches, and I can't itch because my fingers hurt. I can't itch my belly. Ow, my fingers hurt. Okay, I got it. Okay, so I wish I had the money to clean this car and restore it to brand new. I only want to save it because my son helped me to get it. And if it wasn't for my son helping me to get this vehicle, I would have been dead or in jail. Because I would have really snapped, crackled, and popped. And I would have went on a rampage. And I would have done something very horrible. But because I've somewhat got God. And He wants to use me for His kingdom, to help bring the kingdom back to the way it was meant and supposed to be before they went crazy and did things their way and everything got discombobulated. And it's raining again. So, they're draining my phone like fucking crazy again. So anyway, this post was mainly about why did I snitch on my mommy and my daddy. Well, my mommy chose an aggressive alcoholic abuser. My mommy chose an aggressive alcoholic abuser, freeloading, mooching, womanizing, deadbeat, piece of shit loser over her children. Now, it wasn't completely her fault. What was I saying before? God, aka the devil, used people, aka friends, that caused my mom to get hooked up with this guy by sending her on a mission to go to a bar and saying, okay, so-and-so said so-and-so will be there at this time. Okay, so my mom took me and my sister at about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, one hand in the other, me on one side, my sister on the other. I was about 7 or 8. No, I was only about 5 or 6. Because this was right before we got Charles Street. Before we got this Charles Street apartment. That had the vine, the plum tree, the peach tree, the strawberry patch, and the spinach. So anyway, so I just can't believe I was only 5. Because that's how old I was at that house. I was 5 to 6 years old. Like, it was around winter time, around my birthday. And Christmas, because I remember we had a tree there. And Richie used to go crazy with decorating it. It was like, where's the tree? You can't even see the tree, but he thought he was so meticulous. He thought he was so articulate. He overdid it. I was like, okay, now where's the tree? I'm thinking to myself, why are we decorating a tree? I go, they're worried about buying stuff to decorate a real Christmas tree, and I'm worried about food. My stomach and body are saying, where's the food? When are we going to eat? They're smoking their cigarettes. They're drinking their beer, or at least Richie was. My mom used to drink her rum and Coke. And I'm like, and she didn't do it all the time. She only did it when she went down with him to the bars. Then she would have a couple drinks once in a while. Sometimes she'd be obliterated because her life wasn't going the way it planned, the way she planned or didn't plan it. Because you can't have a life and not plan. You gotta have a plan for it to go into action, right? And she just said, oh, well, my body's telling me I want to have a family. You're in high school, 19 years old, without a home. You're living at home with your mommy and daddy. And then she's not working. She started smoking cigarettes. So now my grandfather, my grandmother, and my mother were smoking cigarettes. They had to pay for cigarettes. They had to pay for their alcohol, for their home, for their car, for their groceries, for the 3 kids, my aunt, my mother, and my uncle. What else? The dog. They had a German Shepherd named Ginger. I had a couple pictures of her with my grandfather, but this burden was all on my grandfather that came from Nova Scotia to the States. So the burdens of having a family were all put onto the man, and it killed him because my grandmother was not a good cook. She was not brought up properly by her family, so my great-grandparents slacked somehow above the bar construction. I thought it was a police car, so I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I'm sitting in a fucking library parking lot. So anyway, it's the backup sound when they're backing up into a spot for the van, for the business van, for the above the bar construction. I'm gonna have to roll up my windows again soon, so I gotta get back up. I gotta fix my blanket and my pillow. I need another pillow and another thermos, and I don't have the money to order them. And I gotta shave my face before it gets dark. And then I gotta put on another Band-Aid. I might just take some more medicine and go to sleep, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna have probably another 1 or 2 kiwi, and then I'm going to sleep. I'm going to take some more medicine. Actually, I can't. I don't have any more. I only have Tylenol and the cold medicine. But the cold medicine has the same ingredient, but not for the allergy. It only has for the cold and the cold and sinus. It doesn't have for the allergy. But it'll still make me sleepy, but I'm already still sleepy. I want to go to sleep right now, but I can't. Because I got to tell you guys this to bring you up to par so it could help God do what he needs to do instead of the heathens, hellions, minions, demons, and trolls doing what they're doing, which is only making things worse. Because God is trying to awaken all of you to say, okay, well, you all did it your way, but your ways are not working. No matter what way you think you are. That's why God is saying, he's given different entities powers to say, okay, well, let's say, okay, you say hiring more police is the answer. Okay, let the police handle it. What happens? They go and get killed. So, I guess they're not the answer, is it? Because they may get one person that became violent, but they got taken out in the process. So, by catching one violent criminal, or one person that became violent in a criminal, or a criminal that became violent, vice versa, but nobody's solving the equation to say, okay, how are we going to stop more people from becoming violent in criminals? It's not the police that's going to stop them. The police only do something when something bad happens. So then they got to go after the bad guys. And what happens when they go after the bad guys? Depending on how many there are, it's what, 50 to 50%, or 25 to 75%? Come on, show the numbers. Come on, let's do the numbers. Okay, let's say the ambulance, the EMT, the paramedics, the firefighters. Okay, they go put out one fire, but yet many lives are lost. Guess what? I guess the fireman is not the answer to the problems in America, is it? Or in the world. So it's not the firemen, not the police, not the EMTs, not the paramedic, not the whatever else I said, um, not the doctors, because the sickness is still there after the doctors do what they do, right? And then you're just hoping and praying to God that he heals you and takes away this sickness or disease. But what made you get this sickness and disease anyway? See, you just don't know how to problem solve. You're operating life on how you believe or how others have done before you, and you're just copycatting. Not knowing that they've done wrong, and now you're doing wrong because now you're copycatting what they've done. It's a vicious cycle. And it doesn't have to be this way. But everybody wants to be rich and famous and celebrity and singers and actresses. But then when they really get the blessing, they're like, oh shit, what did I get myself into? Oh yeah, the money's good. Now they're running on adrenaline and the money, the rush that the money gives them, right? But that's not the answer, because now they got to keep on, not auditioning. They got to keep on, what's the word? Entertaining, or they have to continue using their voice. They have to continue acting. They have to keep up their act, right? And it gets I don't know, is the word detrimental? It becomes detrimental to their health because of the skits or the acts, and the storyline takes a toll on their heart, mind, body, and soul. And then what they partook in starts to affect them. So now the roles that they took on of all of us, which are the roles that they're giving everybody in the movies and in the sitcoms and whatever, and the songs they're singing songs, they don't even know half the time they don't even know what the songs came from. Like those that wrote the songs, and whoever was involved in writing the songs, they don't know. They know, but even though they sing these songs and they make money, they don't realize the songs that they're singing are based and versed off of a horror movie or someone's life of horrors or nightmares. So now they're singing these lyrics to these songs, like, what the fuck am I singing? When they're trying to put man with woman and woman with man, but look at what's happening when we put man and woman together. So it's like they're trying to figure this out, but they can't because they don't have enough time, and they rack their brain like, what the fuck is going on? I'm singing about this, but this isn't what really going on. And what's really going on, I don't really want to see what's going on. And I don't want to, it's like you start to lose. I have to go to the bathroom again. I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. I got to go to the bathroom, and I'm going. Goodbye. Good riddance. That's it. Bye. I'm not saying no more until I'm in a fucking goddamn home of my own. A forever home. Not just some crappy apartment next to all these smokers, drinkers, druggers, sexist parties. I want a home away from everybody that smokes, drinks, drugs, sex, parties, fucks, sucks, dicks, and licks. I don't want to be by a neighborhood that throws block parties or I don't want that. That's chaos. That's warfare. I don't want no part of that. I want a home of peace and quiet, a home that's peaceful and quiet, where I could not have to worry about someone robbing me or breaking into my home. A block party isn't going to save people and their lives. You got churches throwing block parties. Now you're allowing that yeast to come into the church. And it's eating away at everything. If I don't get a home of my own soon, and my car restored to brand new, or another model just like it but brand new, now with technology, I don't want no computer shit in my car. I just want a car to get me to point A to point B, to the store, to the farm, or whatever, to bring my shit home, and to work on my own farm and do what I need to do to help feed myself and my fellow beings. I don't need a closet full of clothes, like a whole bunch of clothes. Like, a room full of clothes. I just need enough to get me through this life. That's going to keep me protected from the elements, from the bugs, the diseases, the sicknesses, the infections, the bug bites, the snake bites, all this stuff. I want my attire to protect my body. Not so these human snakes called men can devour, steal, kill, and destroy. Goodbye, good riddance. I want my own home. I need my own home. I need my own car. I need my own food, healthy food, fresh fruits and vegetables. I need my son home with me so I know he's safe and that he's not going to be harmed from any of you people that want to go crazy or be jealous or whatever. Goodbye, toodles.